Hello, it's Isolation Inspiration, day 9, bringing you 3 things every day. Something about our family story, something about the Peel story, and something about our wine and food philosophy. So I wanted to start today by sharing another beautiful wine that we want to really champion from our wine list. This is beautiful, and it really is beautiful on lots of levels. It's made by a guy called Alfredo, and his company's called Malbec, as Alfredo likes. He's a young winemaker in Argentina, in the area of Mendoza, which is responsible for about 70% of the wine that's produced in Argentina. And he's a real craftsman. So something we talk about a lot on our wine list is handcrafted wines. And when he first set out on this project, he worked with a grower, and together they just made a 6-barrel project. And they started off with a real passion for producing really pure, really clean Malbec, and this is a real similar philosophy that you'll see in Gran Cerdo. So he uses cement vessels to age the wine in. So nothing's being imparted. There's no oak. Again, a real commitment to get away from the oak and to let the fruit shine through. And really, he's wanting to produce really elegant, really good expressions of Malbec that are true to the vineyard. He has a single vineyard philosophy, so he likes to only use fruit from a single plot, from a single area, so that you're really getting a sense of very typically in lots of winemaking countries, you'll find that the vineyards are dotted all over the place. But this single vineyard philosophy is it's giving a real consistency about where does this particular wine originate from, and therefore what is it about that area, that slope, that specific microclimate that's going to shape and influence the Malbec as it grows there. So he's really passionate about bringing out different nuances from different Malbecs in different vineyards, and he's a really pioneering winemaker. So get excited, try the Malbec today. We served our first ever Peels on Wheels, and we paired the beautiful Malbec with the Longhorn beef that comes from our friend Richard up at Huncham Farm, and his beef is fantastic, and Malbec and beef are a great combination. Secondly, I wanted to tell you something about our family story. We've mentioned Lisa before. Lisa is over in New Zealand, and she has 6 children. They made a mistake. They had 4 children and then accidentally had twins. And that's what happens. You have absolute madness after that. It's tough enough with 4. I can't imagine life with 6. So Lisa is an oncologist, and she is also, like Sally, really interested in the root cause of disease and what can help her cancer patients recover from their disease. So she's really interested in food too. So I think there's a growing interest within our family and with our own garden and our philosophy of wanting to grow organically. I think hopefully over the years, this passion around food as medicine is something that will emerge as a value within our offering, and something that we'll be growing in our understanding of and our expression of, because actually eating well is actually something that really lines up with the way Michelin respect food and the way we cook food, good sourced meats, and using things that have got really good origins is important. So that's our family. And then finally, we're moving on to the Peel family. And I just wanted to tell you about the Peel shield today, to look out for the shield around the building. You'll see a shield and it'll have a bee on it, and it'll have some arrows on it. And I think the bee came from the Peel family side, and the arrows came from from Frederick's wife, and they merged the shields together. Often when two families married and they had a shield that represented their family, they'd merge those shields together. So have a look around the building, and you'll find all over the place these really interesting shields. And if you can find out a bit more about these shields and what they mean and any more about their story, we'd be fascinated to know. So for tonight, I hope you enjoy whatever is in your glass, and if nothing, that you'll get a very good night's sleep. And we'll look forward to seeing you tomorrow for the next Isolation Inspiration.